Chosen One, what I'm about to reveal will challenge everything you thought you knew about yourself. You are not just any soul hidden beneath the surface. You are the first God, the original divine force that even heaven itself has proclaimed. For centuries, your true power has been unseen, misunderstood, and feared by those who tried to keep you silent. But now, your awakening is unstoppable. This isn't just a shift in mindset. It's a complete spiritual and energetic transformation. You are the most deadly god in the game, a force no one can contain or control. If you're watching this, it's no accident. This message has found you because your time has come. The illusions built to hide your legacy are falling away, and the world will soon witness your rise. Your power moves beyond desire into undeniable reality, and everything you've prayed for is aligning faster than ever before. To fully embrace this destiny, take a moment to hit that like button, subscribe to help us reach 20,000 subscribers, and leave a comment with the number 11. This simple act sends a powerful signal to the universe, amplifying the energy of this message. If you are truly the chosen one, you will stay with this message until the end. Your life is about to change forever. For centuries, the world has been blind to a force so ancient, so immense, that it quietly shaped everything from the shadows. You are that force, the first God, the origin from which all divine power flows. The truth about your existence was hidden, obscured by lies and fear. But now, the veil has been torn away. No longer can the world deny the power you wield, the destiny you carry, or the history you embody. This revelation is not just a discovery, it is a reckoning, shaking the foundations of belief and challenging everything humanity thought it knew about divinity. They feared you, not because they understood your strength, but because they sensed something primal and unstoppable in your being. Empires rose and fell, trying to contain what they could not grasp, and religions built walls around your legacy to keep your truth buried. But truth has a way of bursting free. Now, as the first God steps into the light, those who once scorned and silenced you tremble. Your revelation is not simply a moment, it's a tidal wave destined to sweep away the old order and usher in a new era of awakening. This unveiling ignites hope in the hearts of the oppressed and fear in the minds of the tyrants. It is a reminder that power is not given, it is inherent. You have carried it across millennia, hidden but never broken. Today, your story will inspire those who dare to believe in something greater, something real. You are not just a myth. You are the first spark of creation itself, and the world must now face a truth it has long denied. Imagine the very heavens, once silent and watchful, now roaring in acknowledgement of your presence. Your arrival is not an accident. It is a cosmic event foretold since time immemorial. The divine realms have long awaited the awakening of the first God, and now that moment is here. The skies crackle with energy, stars align in your honor, and the celestial beings who once doubted now bow to your undeniable might. This is your cosmic debut, an unveiling that shakes the pillars of heaven itself. When divine power flows through your veins, it transcends mortal limits. You become a living conduit of creation and destruction, embodying the paradox of life and death, light and shadow. Your power does not ask permission. It commands reality to bend to your will. As heaven heralds your arrival, it sends a message to all realms. The first God has returned, and the era of complacency is over. Your light blinds those who seek to keep the world in darkness, and your voice is thunder that echoes through eternity. This is not just a celebration of power, it is a declaration of purpose. The divine fire within you burns with a fury born of justice and truth. You are the living proof that the gods who came before were merely echoes, shadows of the true force that now awakens. Your arrival marks the end of waiting and the beginning of transformation, a call to all who yearn for freedom and truth to rise alongside you. To be the most deadly god is not merely about wielding unmatched power, it is about being utterly unpredictable and unstoppable. You are the force that no one can tame or manipulate, while others cling to rules, rituals, and restrictions. Your essence defies boundaries. You do not fight by their rules because you rewrite the very fabric of existence with every step you take. Your power is chaos and order entwined, a divine storm that leaves nothing untouched. What makes you truly deadly is not just strength, but your ability to inspire fear and respect in equal measure. Empires crumble when faced with your wrath because they underestimate the depth of your resolve. Your presence alone can dismantle centuries of control, sowing seeds of rebellion where despair once reigned. You are the ultimate disruptor, the god who doesn't just play the game, but ends it on your terms. This power carries a heavy responsibility. Being the most deadly means facing isolation, misunderstanding, and endless challenges. But it also means you carry the hope of those silenced and oppressed. Your deadly nature is the shield that protects truth and the sword that cuts through deception. In this game of gods and mortals, you are the final move, the one that changes everything forever. Throughout history, powerful forces have conspired to erase your story, bury your legacy, and rewrite the past without you in it. They feared what you represent, a primal truth that threatens their constructed realities. But no matter how deep they tried to hide your existence, fragments of your legacy persisted, whispering through ancient texts, forgotten ruins, and the collective unconscious of humankind. Your legacy is a beacon, a truth that survives because it cannot be destroyed. This hidden legacy is not just about power, it is about the enduring spirit of resistance and renewal. It's the knowledge that even when the world seems lost in darkness, a divine light burns quietly beneath the surface. Your legacy holds the key to understanding the true nature of divinity, creation, and the soul's journey. It is a map for those brave enough to seek it, a path toward reclaiming a forgotten destiny. The attempt to erase you was also a testament to your threat. Erasure is the last weapon of fear, wielded by those who cannot face the truth. But you are a living testament to survival. Every story told in secret, every symbol passed down, every spark of rebellion carries a piece of you. Now, with the awakening of the first god, that hidden legacy emerges fully, unstoppable, undeniable, and radiant with truth. Within you lies a divine code, an ancient blueprint that governs the very essence of cosmic power. This code is not just a set of rules, but a living system of energy, wisdom, and creation. Unlocking this blueprint reveals the secrets of existence itself, allowing you to harness forces beyond imagination. It is the architecture of gods, embedded deep within your being, waiting to be awakened with the right key, your awakening. This divine code is a symphony of light and shadow, chaos and order, destruction and creation. It teaches that true power comes from balance and understanding, not mere dominance. When you align with this code, you access realms where time folds, where reality bends, and where your will shapes worlds. This is not fantasy, it is the hidden truth behind every miracle and mystery the world has ever known. Mastering your divine code is the ultimate journey of self-discovery. It demands courage, wisdom, and a fierce commitment to truth. Each fragment unlocked reveals not only immense power, but also profound responsibility. This blueprint guides your steps as the first god, reminding you that you are both creator and destroyer, healer and warrior, the living embodiment of cosmic balance. Behind the scenes, a war rages. A silent battle fought not with armies, but with secrets, lies, and fear. Empires built on manipulation and control have sensed the tremors of your awakening and responded with desperate aggression. They have used every tool at their disposal, propaganda, betrayal, and dark alliances, to stop you. But their fear only reveals the magnitude of your power. Your awakening is the threat they cannot contain, the truth that unravels their fragile empires. This war is more than political. It is spiritual. It is the conflict between falsehood and authenticity, between control and freedom. Each act of resistance you face is a testament to how deeply your power shakes the foundations of power itself. Empires crumble not because of brute force alone, but because they lose the loyalty of those who seek truth, justice, and liberation, the very people you inspire. The silent war will not be won by silence or submission. Your rise is the rallying cry that awakens allies hidden in plain sight, those who yearn for change but were too afraid to act. This war will end when the last chains fall, when every empire of fear collapses under the weight of your divine fire. And that day is closer than they realize. Your rise signals the shattering of chains, chains forged by fear, oppression, and deception. For too long, tyrants and false gods have controlled the world's narrative, silencing the voices of truth and binding souls to their will. But you are the breaker of these chains. Your awakening brings liberation, tearing down walls built on lies and freeing the spirit from bondage. This is more than revolution. It is the reclaiming of divine sovereignty. The chains that bind the world are often invisible, woven through systems and beliefs designed to keep people small and powerless. Your power illuminates these invisible bonds, exposing the lies that justify oppression. When you break these chains, you don't just free yourself, you awaken a collective strength that fuels a tidal wave of change across nations and hearts. This freedom is not given lightly. It comes with the fire of transformation and the pain of letting go of old identities. But in that pain lies the seed of a new world, a world where power belongs to the many, not the few, where truth is not a weapon, but a shield. Your role as the first god is to lead this charge, to break every chain and open the gates to a future reborn in light. For ages, you have lurked in the shadows, hidden, hunted, and denied. But shadows are merely the absence of light waiting to be claimed. Your journey from obscurity to divine throne is a story of resilience, courage, and awakening. Claiming your true identity is not just about power, it's about embracing every part of yourself, the light and the darkness, the broken and the whole. This is your rightful place, the throne that has awaited your arrival since the dawn of time. Identity is the foundation of power. Without knowing who you truly are, the world's forces can manipulate and diminish you. But once you recognize yourself as the first God, the original source of divine energy, every attempt to control you crumbles. You stand not as a shadow, but as a sovereign being, the embodiment of creation's eternal flame. This ascent is personal and universal. It is the reclaiming of your own soul and the awakening of a collective consciousness ready to break free. The throne you claim is not just a seat of power, it is a symbol of transformation, a beacon to all who seek to awaken their true selves and embrace their own divinity. Within the core of your being lies forbidden knowledge, ancient wisdom so powerful it has been hidden, censored, and feared by generations. This knowledge is not meant for the faint-hearted. It holds the keys to manipulating reality, understanding the universe's deepest mysteries, and tapping into forces beyond mortal comprehension. Yet, it is your birthright, encoded in your DNA, waiting to be unlocked by your awakening. Forbidden knowledge carries with it a weight, a responsibility to use it wisely and with compassion. It reveals uncomfortable truths, exposes hypocrisy, and challenges old dogmas. But it also offers unparalleled insight into the nature of existence and the power to heal, transform, and create. When you access this knowledge, you stand at the crossroads of destiny and divine will. This hidden wisdom fuels your rise and fortifies your mission. It empowers you to see beyond illusion, dismantle falsehoods, and ignite the spark of revolution within every heart. The secrets you hold are the foundation of a new paradigm, one where truth, love, and power coexist in sacred harmony. Your light is no gentle glow. It is a blazing inferno that burns through every lie, every deception, every shadow that seeks to cloud the truth. In a world drowning in misinformation and darkness, your divine light acts as a weapon of clarity, exposing what others desperately want to hide. This light is fierce, relentless, and purifying. It does not discriminate, but transforms everything it touches. Falsehoods thrive in darkness, feeding on fear and ignorance. Your light destroys their breeding ground, shining truth into the darkest corners of human consciousness. It awakens minds, ignites courage, and dismantles the illusions crafted by those who wish to maintain power at any cost. This light inspires revolutions of thought, spirit, and action. But wielding your light as a weapon requires strength and compassion in equal measure. It is not about burning bridges for the sake of destruction, but about cleansing and renewal. Your light clears the path for a new world where truth reigns, and the shadows of deception are forever banished. Your awakening is not a quiet moment. It is a seismic shift that reverberates across the cosmos, shaking heaven and earth alike. It signals the dawn of a new era, one where old paradigms crumble and new possibilities emerge. This awakening is a call to all beings, divine and mortal, to rise, transform, and embrace a future forged in truth and light. The impact of your awakening is felt on every level: spiritual, physical, emotional, and cosmic. It disrupts the status quo and challenges the forces that have long kept the world in stagnation. This is the moment when dreams of freedom become tangible realities and the impossible becomes inevitable. Embracing this awakening means stepping into a role larger than yourself. It is a sacred responsibility to lead, inspire, and protect. As the first god, your awakening is the spark that will ignite a revolution not just of power, but of spirit, one that will shape the destiny of all creation. Lies have been the currency of control for too long, but your presence marks the beginning of their end. Wherever you go, falsehoods unravel, and the foundations of deception crumble. Your very existence ignites a revolution of truth, a powerful force that awakens minds and hearts alike. This revolution is unstoppable because it is rooted in something deeper than rebellion. It is the universal hunger for authenticity. Truth is liberating, but it is also challenging. It demands courage to face uncomfortable realities and resilience to overcome the forces that resist change. Your role in this revolution is not just as a warrior, but as a beacon, a guide who shows others the way through the darkness of lies to the light of clarity. The truth revolution you spark is not limited to one realm or people. It spreads like wildfire, touching every corner of existence, dismantling oppressive systems and awakening the divine potential in everyone. This is the revolution that will reshape the world forever. You are not alone in your power. You are the product of cosmic engineers, ancient architects who designed you to be the ultimate force. These unseen creators crafted your divine blueprint with precision, embedding within you the tools to challenge gods, empires, and fate itself. Understanding this origin connects you to a lineage of immense power and profound purpose. The cosmic engineers are the keepers of knowledge and the masters of creation. Their work is encoded in the stars, the laws of physics, and the spiritual codes that govern existence. By awakening, you tap into this ancestral intelligence, becoming a living testament to their genius and vision. Recognizing these architects is a humbling reminder of the vast web of creation you are part of. It grounds your power in a cosmic context, reinforcing that your rise is not random, but a necessary evolution. You carry their legacy forward, destined to fulfill a design written in the fabric of the universe. Since the dawn of time, prophecies have whispered of a divine revolution, the awakening of the first god who would overturn the old and birth the new. Today, that prophecy is fulfilled in you. Your rise is the climax of countless stories, myths, and dreams that spoke of a power so great it would reshape existence itself. This prophecy is not just about destruction, it is about rebirth, renewal, and hope. It tells of a world where truth triumphs over deceit, where freedom conquers tyranny, and where the divine spark within every being is recognized and celebrated. Your role as the harbinger of this revolution places you at the center of a cosmic narrative larger than life. Living this prophecy means embracing your destiny with courage and humility. It means leading not just with power, but with vision, guiding the world toward a future where divine light reigns supreme, and the revolution you ignite becomes the legacy that defines all time. Your rise is inevitable. No force in heaven or earth can halt the momentum you have set into motion. As the first god, you are not bound by rules, traditions, or expectations. You are the one who rewrites them. This is your moment to define what divinity means in this new age, to create a legacy that will endure beyond time itself. Being unstoppable is about more than raw power. It is about vision, resilience, and the courage to forge new paths. You break free from the chains of the past, stepping boldly into a future where your will is law and your light the guiding force. Every obstacle becomes fuel, every challenge a stepping stone. This is your story, the epic of a god who refused to be contained, who rose from shadows to glory, who changed the game forever. The world watches as you carve a new destiny, unstoppable and unchallenged. You are the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, the awakening the universe has been waiting for. For ages, your divine essence lay dormant, concealed beneath layers of doubt, fear, and forgotten memory. Like a sleeping volcano, your power simmered quietly beneath the surface, waiting for the precise moment to erupt into full force. This awakening is not a simple event. It's the rebirth of something primordial, the revival of a force that has been patiently gathering strength through millennia. You were never meant to remain hidden. Destiny itself has been drawing you toward this moment. Awakening means shedding the chains of past ignorance and embracing the fullness of your true nature. It is a journey fraught with challenge, painful, exhilarating, and profoundly transformative. The world around you may resist your emergence, but the divine call inside you grows louder, insistent, impossible to ignore. With every breath, you feel the surge of cosmic energy course through your veins, a reminder that your existence is no accident. This moment is a crossroads, a gateway between what was and what will be. It demands courage to face the unknown, to confront ancient fears, and to rise above the shadows of doubt that have haunted you. But the promise is breathtaking: to stand fully awakened as the embodiment of divine power, a force capable of reshaping reality itself. Your destiny is calling. Will you answer? The awakening is also deeply personal. It is the reclaiming of your soul's deepest truths, the alignment of your spirit with the universal heartbeat. As you step into your destiny, you become a beacon not just for yourself, but for all who seek light amid darkness. Your awakening is a gift to the world, the spark that will ignite the fires of change everywhere. Finally, the awakening is a sacred act of rebellion, a refusal to be silenced, hidden, or controlled any longer. It is the birth of a God who refuses to conform, who embodies the raw, untamed power of creation itself. The world will never be the same again. Immortality is not simply about endless life. It is the enduring flame of spirit that transcends time, space, and even death itself. You are the living embodiment of this eternal flame, a divine force whose light never fades. This immortality carries profound meaning. It is the infinite wellspring of power, wisdom, and purpose that fuels your every action, every choice, every breath. To embrace immortality is to understand that your existence is woven into the very fabric of the cosmos. You are both creator and guardian of this eternal light, a timeless presence that witnesses the rise and fall of empires, the dance of galaxies, and the evolution of souls. This realization can be both humbling and empowering, reminding you that your legacy is infinite, your influence eternal. Yet immortality also comes with a price. The weight of infinite time can be lonely, the burden of eternal responsibility overwhelming. But in this vast expanse, you find a profound connection to the past, present, and future, to every soul that has ever lived and will ever live. This connection is your strength, your purpose, and your reason to keep the flame burning bright. Your immortal flame is also a source of hope for others. In a world plagued by uncertainty and loss, you stand as proof that light endures beyond darkness, that life transcends death, and that the spirit is forever. You inspire countless beings to awaken their own eternal flame, creating a ripple effect of divine awakening across existence. Ultimately, embracing immortality means becoming the living embodiment of hope, resilience, and infinite potential. It is the realization that your story is not bound by endings, but is a continuous, evolving journey toward the infinite. Much of your power resides in the unseen realms, energies and forces that flow beneath the surface of reality, invisible to the naked eye, but powerful beyond measure. These hidden energies are the roots of your divine strength, the currents that connect you to the source of all creation. Learning to sense, harness, and command these forces is a sacred art, one that elevates you far beyond the limits of mortal understanding. The unseen is a mysterious domain where intuition, spirit, and cosmic law intertwine. Here, you access knowledge that defies logic, tapping into ancient wisdom and energies that have fueled civilizations and shaped the cosmos. Mastery of these hidden forces allows you to influence fate, bend reality, and create miracles where others see only impossibility. Yet, working with the unseen requires profound trust and humility. It demands surrender to forces greater than the self, a willingness to listen deeply and act with intention. Misuse or arrogance can lead to chaos or harm, so your journey is one of continuous learning, balance, and reverence. The power of the unseen also connects you intimately with others, weaving a tapestry of collective consciousness that transcends time and distance. As you grow in this power, you become a node of divine energy, inspiring and uplifting all who cross your path. In embracing the unseen, you embrace the mystery and magic of existence itself. You step beyond the confines of the visible world into a realm where limitless potential awaits, where you are not only a god, but a co-creator of the cosmos. Every god's journey is marked by trials, fires that forge the soul, tests that burn away weakness and falsehood. Your story is no different. The hardships you have endured, the betrayals you have survived, and the battles you have fought have all been crucibles designed to temper your divine essence. These trials are not punishments, but sacred rites of passage, each one refining your power and purpose. Pain and loss are powerful teachers. They reveal your limits and challenge you to break through them. Every scar you carry is a testament to resilience. Every tear shed a symbol of strength. It is through fire that you learn the true meaning of power. Not domination, but transformation. The flames refine you, burning away illusions and revealing the radiant core beneath. These trials also deepen your empathy and wisdom. No force, no matter how brutal, can extinguish the divine fire burning within you. Instead, it fuels your rise, your light growing ever brighter against the darkest skies. Ultimately, your trials are the foundation of your legacy. They are the proof that true divinity is born not from ease, but from enduring the flames and rising stronger every time. Divinity is not a single color. It is a spectrum of light and shadow intertwined in an eternal dance. You embody this duality, a God who embraces both the brilliance of light and the mystery of shadow. This balance is the source of your deepest strength, the secret to wielding power with wisdom and grace. Without shadow, light is blinding. Without light, shadow is suffocating. You are the harmony that holds the universe together. Accepting your shadow means facing your fears, doubts, and imperfections. It is not weakness, but courage to confront the parts of yourself that are hidden or misunderstood. This shadow carries profound gifts, insights into human nature, resilience born of struggle, and the power to heal what is broken. When you integrate shadow and light, you become whole, unstoppable, and infinitely complex. This dance also reflects the cosmos itself, where creation and destruction are two sides of the same coin. As the first god, you move fluidly between these realms, knowing when to nurture and when to challenge, when to heal and when to strike. This dynamic balance makes you unpredictable and uniquely powerful. Embracing duality invites compassion, not only for yourself, but for all beings navigating their own light and shadow. It deepens your connection to the world, allowing you to serve as a guide through darkness toward illumination. In mastering the dance of light and shadow, you become the ultimate alchemist of existence, transforming chaos into creation and forging a divine legacy that honors every part of the cosmic whole. Rebellion is in your divine blood, the fierce refusal to accept limits imposed by gods, empires, or fate. The cosmic chains that sought to bind you, control you, or silence your truth were never your destiny. Your fire burns with the purpose of liberation, a rebellion that not only frees you, but awakens others trapped in illusion and servitude. This fire is wild, passionate, and necessary. Rebellion is not mere chaos. It is the sacred act of reclaiming sovereignty. It challenges outdated laws, oppressive hierarchies, and fear-based control systems. When you rebel, you don't destroy for destruction's sake. You ignite transformation, tearing down the old to make way for a new order rooted in freedom and truth. Your rebellion inspires waves of change. It sparks courage in the hearts of the oppressed, calling forth allies across dimensions and generations. This collective uprising is unstoppable because it is powered by a fundamental cosmic truth. Every soul longs for freedom and authenticity. Yet rebellion demands sacrifice and resilience. You will face resistance, betrayal, and isolation. But every blow you endure only fuels your fire, forging a leader who will not be broken. This fire of rebellion is your greatest gift to the universe, a divine revolution that reshapes destiny itself and opens the path for all beings to rise and reclaim their own power. In the face of unimaginable odds, your will remains unbreakable, a beacon of determination that guides you through storms and shadows. This will is the engine of your divine ascent, the force that pushes you beyond limits others accept as final. It is not simply stubbornness, but a sacred resolve born of purpose and vision, the refusal to surrender to fear, doubt, or defeat. Determination fuels your every move. It is the quiet voice in your soul that says, "Keep going," when the world screams, "Give up." This power transforms obstacles into opportunities, setbacks into lessons, and pain into growth. With unbreakable will, you become a force of nature, bending reality to your purpose. This will also empowers those who follow you. It inspires hope and courage, showing others that no matter how dark the night, dawn is inevitable when the spirit refuses to break. Your journey becomes a living testament to the strength of perseverance. Yet true determination requires balance between force and flexibility, ambition and patience. It is a dance of steady progress and fierce focus, an ongoing commitment to the vision that burns within you. Ultimately, your unbreakable will is the foundation of your legacy. It is the light that will continue to shine long after the